Shambhala and the Hollow Earth according to ancient Buddhism. And the land of Shambhala lies in a valley. It is only approachable through a ring of snow peaks like the petals of a lotus, and at the center is a 9-story crystal mountain which stands over a sacred lake, and a palace adorned with lapis, coral, gems and pearls. Shambhala is a kingdom where humanity's wisdom is spared from the destructions and corruptions of time and history, ready to save the world in its hour of need. And as Russian philosopher Nicholas Roerich passed through the mountains of Central Asia in 1926, he and his guides were left fascinated when they witnessed an incredible, golden orb floating in the sky. And high up in the cloudless sky, they clearly saw a golden spheroidal object moving from the Altai Mountains to the north at tremendous speed. Veering sharply to the southwest, the golden sphere disappeared rapidly beyond the Humboldt Mountains. Chapter 4 of Invisible Eagle, The History of Nazi Occultism by Alan Baker. Did you know that Dr. Edmund Halley, discoverer of Comet Halley and Royal Astronomer of England, also believed that the Earth was hollow on the inside with 3 floors? While in modern times many people have come up with a number of theories about the possibility that the Earth is hollow, in time immemorial, many cultures believe the same thing. Descriptions of the hollow Earth, inner Earth and a world inside our own planet can be found in numerous ancient cultures around the globe. What if Jules Verne's classic A Journey to the Center of the Earth is actually true? What if somewhere down there, a new world is waiting to be explored, a place where somehow, living beings inhabit the depths of our planet, a place that ancient cultures and civilizations knew existed, or still exists today? What if it's actually true? In fact, you'd be surprised to see how many ancient cultures and religions mention the existence of the world inside our planet. Interestingly, the Babylonian hero Gilgamesh visited his ancestor Utnapishtim in the bowels of the earth. In Greek mythology, Orpheus tries to rescue Eurydice from the underground hell. It was believed that the pharaohs of Egypt communicated with the underworld, which could be accessed via secret tunnels hidden in the pyramids. Also, according to the Macuxi Indians and indigenous people who live in the Amazon, in countries such as Brazil, Guyana, and Venezuela, they are the descendants of the sun's children, the creator of fire and disease and the protectors of the inner earth. Is there a world inside our world? According to the Macuxi natives, they were given the task to look out for the entrance and to keep strangers from entering the hollow earth. Legends from the Macuxi people suggest that those who enter the mysterious cavern travel for 3 days, only descending giant stairs, which measure around 33 each step. After the 3rd day, they leave behind their torches and continue their journey into the earth, illuminated by lights that were already present in the caves. Giant lanterns, the size of a watermelon and shining brightly as the sun. Buddhists believed, and still believe, that millions of people live in Agata, an underground paradise ruled by the king of the world. As you can see, there are numerous oral legends and ancient texts that not only speak of the hollow earth but about mythical lands that exist on our planet. In fact, many ancient texts can be traced back to a number of different ancient traditions that mention the existence of beings from another world that reside within our own world. One such world is referred to in Tibetan Buddhism and ancient Hindu traditions and is called the Shambhala. Shambhala, which is a Sanskrit word which translates to place of peace or place of silence, is mentioned not only in Buddhism but is referred to in ancient texts like the Kula Chakra Tantra and the ancient scriptures of the Zhangzhung culture. Shambhala is the land of the thousand names. Shambhala is said to be a hidden kingdom that exists inside of our own planet, a magical place which we cannot possibly comprehend and is extremely difficult to find. Spiritual place or physical location? Interestingly, according to the Dalai Lama, and a speech he gave in 1985, although those with special affiliation may actually be able to go there through their karmic connection, nevertheless it is not a physical place that we can actually find. We can only say that it is a pure land in the human realm. And unless one has the merit and the actual karmic association, one cannot actually arrive there. The Esoteric Codex, Theosophiae. We can make reference to the above mentioned to the spiritual principles that once guided Atlantis, given by Greek philosopher Plato and other scholars. Paul, a historian, author and 33rd degree Mason, explained it when he wrote, "Before Atlantis sank, its spiritually illuminated initiates, who realized that their land was doomed because it had departed from the path of light, withdrew from the ill-fated continent, carrying with them the sacred and secret doctrine. These Atlanteans established themselves in Egypt, where they became its first divine rulers." Nearly all the great cosmologic myths forming the foundation of the various sacred books of the world are based upon the Atlantean mystery rituals. The secret teachings of all ages, an encyclopedic outline of Masonic, Hermetic, Kabbalistic and Rosicrucian symbolical philosophy. Modern theosophical tradition further explains that Shambhala, however, although no erudite Orientalist has yet succeeded in locating it geographically, is an actual land or district, the seat of the greatest brotherhood of spiritual adepts and their chiefs on earth today. From Shambhala at certain times in the history of the world, or more accurately of our own fifth through trace, come forth the messengers or envoys for spiritual and intellectual work among men. Many people have tried finding Shambhala, searching for years all around the planet. Edwin Birnbaum, Ph.D., a lecturer, author and scholar of comparative religion and mythology, suggests that Shambhala is in fact round but illustrated as an 8-petaled lotus blossom, which is a symbol of their heart chakra. Writing in his book The Way to Shambhala, Birnbaum indicates that the way to Shambhala is not clear. In fact, Shambhala is a physical place that is said to exist within the human realm, but is also one that is considered as a spiritual realm, not limited to the physical world. Some might even say it is a supernatural place that even exists within another dimension.